Tim never expected that a single moment, a single poster, could shake him so deeply. He was on his way home after another exhausting day, his shirt dusty, his feet dragging, his mind overwhelmed with worry. Then something made him stop. Right there, glowing on a street wall, was a huge poster showing a stick man sitting on a throne made of cash. Money floated all around him like magic. And beneath the picture were the words, "Turn 1,000 rupees into 10,000 rupees fast. Don't miss your chance." For a few seconds, Tim couldn't breathe. He imagined himself sitting on that throne. He imagined paying off bills without fear. He imagined not worrying when rent was due. He imagined buying real dinner instead of instant noodles. He stepped closer. His heart beat faster. It felt like this poster was calling him, offering him the shortcut he had been waiting for his entire life. Tim touched his pocket. Only one coin. He laughed sadly. If money were a friend, then Tim was definitely not its favorite person. As he turned away, shaking his head, he heard a calm voice behind him. "You wish that poster were real, don't you?" Tim spun around. An older stick man sat on a bench nearby, eating peanuts as if he had all the time in the world. How did you know?" Tim asked. The old man smiled. "Your eyes were shining like someone who was lost enough to believe in miracles." Tim sat beside him, still embarrassed. "I just want life to be easier. I work so hard, but nothing changes." The old man tossed a peanut into his mouth and replied, "Hard work without direction is like running on a treadmill. You sweat, but you don't move." Tim blinked. "Then what do I do?" The old man placed 2 cups on the bench, one filled with coffee, the other empty. "This is your income," he said, pointing to the full cup. He poured a tiny amount into the empty one, "and this is what you managed to keep." Tim watched silently. Then the old man did something strange. He lifted the full cup higher, and suddenly the coffee began pouring faster into the second cup, filling it quicker and quicker. Tim's eyes widened. "What's happening?" "This," the old man said, "is what happens when your money starts earning money. That is investing." Tim had heard the word before, but it always sounded like something scary, something risky, something only rich people did. The old man must have read his thoughts because he chuckled and said, "Investment isn't magic, it's skill, and skill can be learned." Tim leaned forward, curious. "But what if I fail? What if I lose everything?" "You will make mistakes," the old man said softly, "but mistakes made while learning are investments too. They teach you what shortcuts never will." Tim stared at the poster again in the distance. "So that poster, that fast money, that's a trap?" "A beautifully painted trap," the old man replied. "Fast money isn't money, it's bait." Tim swallowed hard. Somewhere deep inside, he knew it was true. The old man opened a small notebook. Inside were 4 words written boldly: save, learn, invest, grow. "Follow these 4, he said, not the poster. Tim stared at the page. It felt like someone finally gave him a map in a world where he had been lost for years. The old man then told him a story. "There were 2 stickmen," he began, "one named Speedy and one named Steady." Tim listened closely. Speedy always chased quick cash. Whenever he saw a shiny offer, he jumped. Sometimes he won a little, but mostly he lost a lot. Every shortcut dug a deeper hole. Tim nodded slowly. He had been Speedy many times. But Steady, the old man continued, started small, tiny investments, a little learning, tracking his money, understanding risk. He grew slowly, but his growth stayed. Tim asked quietly, "So Steady became rich?" "No," the old man said. "He became wise, and wisdom makes wealth follow you." Something lit up inside Tim's chest. For the first time in a very long time, he felt hope that wasn't based on luck, it was based on understanding. The old man took out his phone and showed Tim an app. "This is where you begin. Not with 10,000 rupees, not with 1,000 rupees, Start with 50 rupees. Start with 10 rupees. The amount doesn't matter, the habit does. Tim hesitated, but he followed the instructions. He invested 50 rupees. It wasn't much, but the moment he pressed the button, something changed inside him. He felt responsible. He felt in control. He felt like he was finally building something. Days turned into weeks. Tim kept studying. He learned about saving, risk levels, small profits, long-term growth, and how compounding turns tiny seeds into giant trees. For the first time, Tim wasn't chasing money. He was understanding it. And money respects those who understand it. Slowly, very slowly, his investment grew. Not fast, like scams promise, but steady, like the old man's story. Tim didn't become rich overnight, but he became smarter every day. One morning, Tim returned to the same bench to thank the old man. But he wasn't there. Instead, he found a small note taped to the bench. When you teach someone else what you've learned, you complete the cycle. Pass it on. Tim folded the note gently. He looked at his phone, at his savings growing, at his calm mind, at the new confidence inside him. He whispered to himself, "Money doesn't grow when you chase it. Money grows when you understand it." And as he walked away, he saw another stick man staring at that same old poster. Smiling, Tim walked up to him and said, "Hey, want to know the real way money grows?"